Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Kevin, and in today's video I want to talk about my experience with my second diet thus far. Now, if you guys didn't know, I decided to diet during the summer. Now, there's a couple of reasons for this. First of all, my body fat was getting higher than I would want it to be. It was around like 17.5% body fat, or around like 18% body fat, I think, which is not a lot, but it's more than I would personally like it to be. And on top of that, it is summer, so I decided that dieting would be the best move because it's realistically the only time that I would actually get to be able to diet, because once the school year starts and other events get rolling around, there's no way I'm gonna actually have time to understand what I'm eating and how much I'm eating and all that good stuff. So that's basically the gist of what's been going on. And now let's actually get into the video. So first things first, I want to actually point out a few key differences between my first diet and my second one. And the first one is that I'm a lot less strict when I'm dieting now, and that's actually helped my mental health a lot and has made the diet easier. And thus far, it doesn't seem like it's actually hindered any of my results. I'm still getting results, I'm losing weight, I'm dropping body fat, my body measurements are still dropping, so everything seems to be in check, even though I'm a lot more lenient with what I eat and stuff like that. This also includes going out to eat, because it is summer and I am going out to eat with friends a decent amount of times, but even then, my diet is still working, because again, you just have to make sure you know how many calories you're eating to stay in that deficit. So if you include any type of fast food or anything in your diet and you're still in a deficit, then you're going to be losing fat. Now, from a health perspective, it's not the smartest thing, but it is nice every once in a while because it kind of resets your brain and allows you to go back to your diet in a more happy state of mind. I'm also doing a lot more eyeballing this diet. And what that basically means, if you guys don't know, is I'm not meticulously tracking every little thing I eat. So the strategy I use for this diet is that one time I'll actually weigh out a plate of food, and then from there I'll just eyeball it and eat that same plate of food with those same measurements and put that into MyFitnessPal. So it's not the most accurate thing. You know, I might weigh a little bit too much one time, not enough another time, but around the same area it's gonna be in. So that seems to work for me, and it saves me a lot of time and effort. Another thing I've done with this diet as opposed to my last diet is in relation to meal times. So what I've basically done is been less strict on exactly when I eat. I kind of just go with the flow, but I try to keep somewhat of an idea of when I'm gonna eat. But if I eat a little bit earlier than that or a lot later than that, it's not going to be such a big deal as long as I get my calories in and as long as I'm in a deficit by the end of the day. Going back to my first point, actually being less strict on the diet has helped me more, because during my first diet, I would snack a lot to compensate and, you know, try to get flavors going, and it's almost like I was losing my mind. But because I'm less strict on this second diet, that problem has just vanished. I don't really feel the need to snack, and I feel like everything is in check and I'm very sane mentally. Additionally, when it comes to the gym, when I was doing my first diet, I was only doing home workouts because all the gyms were practically closed due to COVID. So a difference with this diet is that I'm actually going to a gym during this diet, and to be honest, my strength hasn't really been affected at all. And I don't think my main measurements in terms of muscle has dropped so far either. So I feel like I'm doing the right thing, and my gym performance hasn't been negatively affected due to my diet. So everything seems to be going good in that aspect as well. Another smart thing that I've done with this diet is actually eating foods that I like and preparing foods in a way that I like instead of just following something online. Because the things that I was following online, even though they were still providing me results, they were making me pretty unhappy during my first diet. So now during the second diet, I get to eat somewhat of what I want, and it's still healthy and it's still getting me results, but my mental clarity and happiness is there, so I can continue to go with this and it doesn't feel as difficult.
But yeah, guys,
I think that's gonna do it for this video. This video isn't really meant to be that long. It's just supposed to be like sort of a little documentary about my second experience dieting. And let me just say this, it definitely does get easier because you're gonna learn from your mistakes from the first time. And you know, when you do your third diet or however many you do, any number of any number of diets you do, the previous ones are always going to be harder, and the ones that you're going to do and currently doing are going to be a lot easier because you get to learn from your mistakes and you get to plan out stuff, and it's going to just overall be a lot easier. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys have any questions, drop them down in the comments below and I'll be happy to answer. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out. Peace!